I'm here today with a first impressions fail. It's very rare that I have like an epic fail with foundation first impressions. I either like love a foundation or it's like meh and I don't like it. This was an actual fail and I ended up taking it off immediately. As you guys know, I don't have very sensitive skin. Literally, I rarely ever break out. I maybe get a zit, pimple, once every 6 months, once a year, something like that. I have pretty clear skin and I definitely do not have sensitive skin. I can try tons of different products and my skin doesn't react negatively. I don't usually struggle with any kind of sensitivity. This, however, holy crapoli. I put it on and within just a few minutes of it sitting on my skin, my cheeks, which I have a little bit of redness in my cheeks naturally, but they started getting super inflamed and red, and I started getting a weird red rash all over my cheeks. I just have had no luck with natural foundations. If you have a natural foundation that you really love, like let me know down in the comments below. But this is the second one I've tried. The first one was Anatomy or Autonomy, I think it's called Autonomy, and that was a big fail. The makeup just would not stick to my skin. It literally would not adhere to my skin. And then this one is the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. You guys, that sounds like something I would love. I love serum-y foundations. I love thin foundations. I love a natural finish. I love, you know, medium, light to medium coverage. This did something weird to my cheeks, okay? It is a medium coverage foundation. It's for sensitive, normal, dry, combo, oily skin. Weird because I don't have sensitive skin and it literally inflamed. I hope that the footage shows how it started making my cheeks super red. It's a radiant finish, a complexion perfecting serum infused foundation that has equal parts skincare and color correction. Sounds amazing. I love anything that has skincare in it, especially in your makeup. It's a weightless, buildable, light to medium coverage with a radiant finish. It nourishes with a powerful blend of botanical actives that leave the skin looking refreshed, vibrant, and like skin only perfected. It has aloe leaf, rosehip, jojoba, and marula oils to help calm redness, diminish the look of fine lines, and ensure the formula effortlessly melts into the skin for a more even, luminous, and glowing appearance. It blurs the look of imperfections, minimizes the appearance of pores of a complexion that is refined and refreshed. It is vegan and cruelty-free and gluten-free. Now, there's a few things with that I would not agree with. It doesn't calm redness. It actually, I'm allergic to one thing and it's sulfa. And that's the only thing I've ever been allergic to my whole life. Again, not sensitive skin. But this not only, like, it obviously inflamed my cheeks, but my cheeks started to feel really, really hot and itchy. And it's a fail, but I thought I'd still show you guys in a video the results. I did wash it off right away, but if this foundation works for you, I think that's great. I don't know why it didn't work for me. I don't know what is in here that reacted so badly to my cheeks. I've used products with jojoba oil, marula oil, aloe, so nothing in there sounds, or rosehip, nothing in there sounds like alarming to me to why I had that reaction, but I did. Don't really think that it blurred my pores very much. It had such a, it was beyond radiant. It was like a very dewy, wet finish. I almost felt like it accentuated pores because it was so wet that it reflected so much light in those areas, like my pore areas. It did not look cute. So for me, this was a pass. It was a miss. Other than, you know, even the redness, I didn't really like the way that it looked on my skin. And at $54, you have to wow me. Otherwise, I just can't justify keeping you around. But the allergic reaction that I was having, or the sensitivity issue, was just very bizarre. So if you guys want to see how this applied and what it looked like on the skin, then just stay tuned. I already primed my skin with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer and the Primed and Peachy, which is like my go-to primer combo right now. So we're gonna try out the, I think it's called Ilia, and let's apply her to my face. It's looking a little greenish. I'm hoping that this is not too dark for my skin. I'm pretty fair right now. I'm pretty sure most of my self tanner is gone. So we'll have to see if this even works. It may be too dark. I'm gonna use my beauty blender because you guys know that's like my fave, and blend this out. I've read really good reviews on this foundation on Sephora, so it really intrigued me. I've been kind of looking at it for a while, and then finally bit the bullet and decided to order it. everything I read said it lasted really, really well throughout the day, and that the coverage and the finish was really, really pretty. So I have high hopes for it. The shade is actually not too bad. It's a tad bit warmer than I think I would like. It almost has like a green tone to it. A second pump on this side. So it's like light coverage. Definitely, I don't even think it's like medium. So this is pretty light coverage. We'll see if we can build it up. But natural foundations, I just haven't had like the best of luck with. I'm trying to remember the other foundation that I used. Antonym, I think is the name of the brand. That foundation made my skin look so gross. Like I didn't even leave it on very long. Because it's a radiant finish, but this is like more than radiant to me. Like this is very, very dewy. But not necessarily like in a flattering way. I don't know if you can really see what I'm saying, but I feel like right around here, it's kind of starting to settle into the little fine lines. It's definitely not medium coverage, and my skin looks almost like it's wet. So this is not my favorite so far. So I'm gonna try to build up a little bit more, see if I can get a little bit more coverage on my cheeks. It's definitely gonna be set with a powder, like no doubt about that. But I don't think I would classify this as a medium coverage. Like this is pretty sheer. And I feel like, you know, sometimes with radiant foundations, I think there's a difference between like a radiant and a dewy foundation. This feels way more dewy. And sometimes I think like the dewy foundations almost give you like they kind of accentuate your pores or your texture, because it's like so glistening and wet looking that it almost draws attention to those areas, which is what I feel like this is doing. Like I feel like it's drawing attention to my pores because it's just so glowy, like so wet looking on my skin. And it definitely feels heavy. Like this does not feel like a natural finish, like a natural texture. You know how I like the natural texture where you can touch your face and it doesn't feel real makeup-y? This definitely feels makeup-y. I usually like something that dries down a little bit more to a natural finish. I'm okay with the radiant finish. I feel like this Almay TLC, which you guys know I love, I feel like that has a very natural finish and has some radiance to it, but it's not like wet feeling. So far, I'm not loving this foundation. In the Maybelline Instant Rewind, I just cannot get it right with this natural makeup. I mean, I've tried quite a few brands and I just really don't like most of them. At least their foundation. Some of the other like complexion products could be good, but I don't know. I have not found a natural foundation that I like the way that it looks on my skin, and natural foundations are freaking expensive. They're very expensive and I just don't feel like they look nice on my skin. All right, I'm gonna use my Urban Decay powder. Yeah, this just like feels so heavy on my skin. I feel like I had to use a lot to try to build it to a medium coverage, which still did not do. And I just feel like it's so wet and heavy on my skin. I don't like that. Are you seeing what's happening to my cheeks? Like, look how red they are. And I feel like all this texture is like accentuated on my face. I have like red splotches I'm getting red splotches all over my face. Can you see that? I wonder if it's something in this foundation is like irritating my skin, because look at now I'm getting a red patch here. Do you see that? I don't know. Oh, yep, I'm seeing it right here. I'm seeing it right here. I wonder if I'm having like a reaction. I am having a reaction to this, and I do not have sensitive skin. But look at that. I'm getting red blotches all over my face. And the concealer that I used is what I use every day. Same with the powder. Yeah, I'm gonna wash this off because I'm gonna say that something in this is like massively irritating my skin, because my cheeks are getting so inflamed right now. Okay, well, this was definitely a fail. So if you have tried this foundation out, has this ever happened to you? I've literally never had, look at that. Like, I'm not even usually red up there. What the hell? Oh my gosh. My skin is so red. It's like burning. Okay, so I personally wouldn't recommend this foundation. I don't know what could be in it that is literally making my skin burn. What in the world? That is so crazy. Like, I've never had a foundation do that or a product do that to my skin. That is insane. All right, guys, well, you've seen it here. This foundation was a massive fail, and I would not recommend it only because this is what it did to my skin. If you guys have been with me, you guys know I've done so many foundation first impressions, and you guys have seen my skin with no makeup on many, many times. I have never, like, I don't know what this is right here. Oh my gosh. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna try weird. Every product I've used, with the exception of that foundation, is like my normal everyday process. So yeah, not gonna be wearing that one again. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.